I'm Ayana Taylor, and I am interviewing today Brittany Lewis.
Hi.
Yes, so glad you're on my channel today.
I'm so glad to be here.
Yay! So, just a couple fun facts about Brittany and I. We both go to Playhouse West right now. We're in intermediate, rocking it, doing our thing. We're also both from Texas.
Woo.
Yeah, how y'all doing? And then lastly, we're both cheerleaders. We found that out as we were getting to know each other. So
Yeah.
That's crazy. What was your mascot?
We were the Shepton Stallions. I only did a year of school cheerleading, and then I did competitive cheer.
Ooh,
mostly.
competitive. I did competitive cheer too. I loved it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you were the Stallions. We were the Wildcats.
Nice.
Let's go Wildcats! Okay, well, without further ado, let's jump right into this interview. So my first question for you, Brittany, is tell us where you're from. Like, we know you're from Texas, but what city are you from, and how did you end up in Los Angeles?
Yeah, so I always say I'm from Dallas, but specifically I'm from Plano, which is a suburb
Plano.
of
Oh my
Dallas.
God, I love Plano.
Really?
I actually did gymnastics there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I mean, I competed there. So,
Okay.
I would go to Nastia Lukin's, gym that she trained at.
Nice.
Crazy Plano. Okay.
That's fun.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm from Plano. It's a nice little suburb. It's about 20 minutes from Dallas.
Yeah.
It's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Yeah, I love Plano.
And then what brought me to Los Angeles, I graduated from University of Texas, go Longhorns.
Okay, wow. UT, I forgot about that.
I graduated early in 2016.
Okay.
And just by a semester, nothing too fancy.
Yeah.
But I really was thinking what I wanted to do with my life and everything. So I got a degree in psychology.
Yeah.
And I was doing some acting stuff in Austin, some indie and plays and stuff like that, and short films,
awesome.
all the good stuff that I'm still doing.
Yeah.
And I was just really thinking, because I had an agent at the time, and she also did Los Angeles.
Okay.
And I was talking to my acting coach at the time, and I just, I was thinking, what am I gonna, because Austin, even though there's a film scene there, a lot of the tax incentives have left for film industry tax incentives have left Texas. That's why a lot of people shoot out in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, I say that,
And there's always a new city. For a little bit, it was Arizona was the hot spot. New Orleans was the hot spot. Recently, I think Louisville, Kentucky. I shot a film there. And so it states. I don't know how it all works, but people decide to put tax incentives anyways.
Right.
So Austin has a really big. They're known for film. You got Richard Linklater, Robert Rodriguez, and Matthew McConaughey. There's been films done. Renee Zellweger also is from UT.
Okay.
There's a good amount of film, but the thing is, they always hire if they're shooting a film in any state.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Atlanta, they've kind of started casting Atlanta, but they usually cast from Los Angeles.
Yeah,
and it was
the principal actors.
Yeah.
And then they fill it in with the background. Okay.
Right. I mean, background was Texas. And,
yeah.
And I was just getting kind of frustrated. I was like, I really just want to be working, and I want to be in a place where I feel opportunities.
Right.
And it's up between the three cities: Los Angeles, Atlanta, and then of course New York City. And the reason why I picked Los Angeles over New York City is one, the lifestyle is just a little bit better here in terms of rent.
Right.
I mean, everybody complains about the rent in Los Angeles.
Right, it is high here too.
The rent in New York City is worse.
It's a whole other ballgame.
And it's a lot smaller. I love where I live.
Absolutely.
And it's, New York is would be really a totally different lifestyle change.
It really
Los
would.
Angeles, I can still have my car.
Yeah.
There's still a bit of there's some nature. I can go out and hike whenever I want.
Absolutely.
And it's not. Though I love New York City. I think it's great.
Yeah,
but
no dissing. But just in terms of your decision, your life choices, you had to really weigh it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also I had an agent that was already here.
Yeah, so it made sense. It was easier. It was easier transition. I could get working right away. It made more sense. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. That's really insightful. And it's cool too because I never started doing anything acting related until I moved to Minnesota. So I never even really knew the scene of Texas, the opportunities there. Because I was I thought about that after I left. I was like, wow, I wonder what Texas was like because I never really. But it's cool that you're still working and doing what you doing what you love.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. And so my next question I have for you. What was that one thing, because I know you just said you majored in psychology, but what was that one thing specifically for you that was I want to be an actor, I want to really commit to this? Was there an event, was there a person, was there something that was man, I can do this full time, I really want to do this?
There's several things. I can't say that there's quite in a eureka moment like that. Yeah. But there's definitely a point where I had to make the decision. Right. So like there's that.
Right. But anything factored into that decision?
Yeah, so when I was young, like I was always performing for my dad, and like, you know, I was really obsessed with Brittany Spears, and Cher, Madonna, and like I had, like my dad bought like their concert videos, and so I'd be constantly dancing around the house, and like my first dream ever when I was a little girl was to be a pop star.
Hey.
Loki, don't.
Loki's trying to jump on the camera.
The cat is like, okay, we're good. Okay. Cats, I'm right. So, but you know, as childhood progressed, I became really shy, and I really struggled with, you know, it's hard. Childhood's hard. Yeah. And I just became really shy, and I got more into art. Like I didn't quite leave performing arts. Like I got into piano and just more introverted kind of things. And then this literally is like such a crazy story. So I was driving down the street. I believe it was Midway. I was driving down like Midway where it's the streets in Plano. Okay. And I passed by this place called Screen FX Academy. Okay. And I was like, what is that? That looks so cool. I'm like 16, 17 at this point. Okay. And I was like, oh, this looks interesting. And so I go in, I park my car, I walk in, and it's closed. I was like, I like walked into this closed building. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get arrested for breaking and entering. And like I turned to leave, and I hear voices. Sorry, I hear voices. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here because like I've walked into. I was like, I'm gonna get arrested. You're trespassing, right. I walked to leave, and then this woman, her name was Caroline, I believe. Caroline? Sorry if you watched it. She's like, hey, and I was like, hi, and she was like, what are you, I was like, oh, I was just interested, like, this looks like a really cool building, and I see you guys are really into film, and, you know, at the time, I was really, really obsessed with Emma Stone and Jennifer Lawrence. Like, I had just seen, I think it was, like, Silver Linings Playbook, that, like, was a big inspiration for me. Okay. I know you're supposed to say, like, the really, like, Catherine Hepburn.
No, this is you, boo. This is what was
personally, for me, it was Jennifer Lawrence. That's just the truth.
Absolutely.
And Winter's Bone was really amazing. I was really just.
What did you say?
Winter's Bone. It was it was her first Oscar nomination.
Oh, was it? Okay,
yeah.
I have to check that out. Winter's Bone. Okay.
And so I walked in, and she's like, oh, she just told me what it was about. Loki, stop it. And you know, he's being so bad.
He's trying to shoot on the tripod. Hey.
Okay, there you go. And she just started telling me about these acting classes, and like I can't stress to you how shy I was. Like I would go up in front of like class presentations shaking. Like I had just really hard time with public speaking, which everybody does.
Yeah, of course.
And honestly, public speaking is different than acting.
Yeah.
Because acting, it's just different.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then I started taking acting classes, and then through those acting classes, I met this woman named Nicole Lee, who was really great, and she introduced me to my agent Linda, and then it all just sort of worked out. Yeah. And then college came around, and I was like, I don't know about this, fine. Yeah. And so I became an engineer major. It's totally different.
You went way on the other side. You went from creative to like very logical, technical.
Yeah. Like I know, it's so crazy. And I did a year of that, and then I really had just like a breaking point when I was like, I was like 18. Everything just felt so, engineering was great. I did like it, but I just wasn't like, I wasn't excited. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm good at this, but I'm not like, this isn't gonna make me happy for the rest of my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was like, the last time I felt this kind of excitement was when I did my first short film. When I was like 17, I did like my first short film, and I was so excited. Yeah. I was like, I want to chase.
Look forward to.
I want to chase that feeling. Yeah. So then I decided to. At the time, I was going to University of Missouri, and I was like, there ain't anything in Missouri. So I was like, I gotta get out of here. And originally, I was gonna just drop it all and be like, I'm going to Los Angeles. Forget this off.
Just go.
And then my mom was like, no. How about you explore your options? And then UT Austin is like. It's such a great place because I could do school and then there was so much going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I went there and I transferred as a psychology major and I just, honestly my goal is like I just want to get out of college as soon as I can to just start working. Yeah. And so that's what I did. And I started doing a lot of projects in Austin, and then I did my Lifetime film in Kentucky, and I got my SAG eligibility.
So wow, Lifetime!
I was so excited when I got that SAG eligibility, and now I'm like, okay, it's like whatever. But like at the time, I was like, oh, I'm a star,
right?
But it's so funny.
Cool. What was the movie called? Lifetime.
let's see, it originally was Momsters, but then they changed it to Wicked Moms Club.
Wicked Moms Club.
It's
Okay, we gotta find this.
Yeah, it was kind of gymnast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wicked Moms Club. Okay, we gotta find this. We gotta get receipts. We gotta see the lifetime.
You can see the clip on my demo reel if you want.
Oh shoot. Okay, I haven't seen your demo reel, so I'll have to check that out. That's so cool.
Sorry, it was like such a long story, but that's
it's
like,
cool.
it's a long.
No,
thing,
it was like a lot of things that kind of came together for you. And and did you, looking back, do you feel, and this isn't like a diss to your mom, but do you feel like, oh man, like you should have gone, or do you feel like that? Do you feel like there was a moment where you're just like, oh, kind of resenting her for like saying no, you need to do that, or was it more like a hey, like?
I learned so much at UT, and I got, like you were saying, I got my ugly babies out of the way, a lot of them when I was in Austin, and I don't regret going to UT at all. I mean, sure, I don't know what things would have been. It's hard to say, like, what if.
Right.
I don't blame my mom. I make my own choices.
Absolutely.
Like, while she was, pretty influential, I still was like, I needed time to grow.
Right.
I still needed to grow. Also, I want to throw this in there. My sister, Kirsten, was also a big inspiration for me getting into acting.
That's awesome.
She's an actress in New York City. Okay. And she's been doing it for a long time.
Okay.
And,
so you had someone to look
yeah, she was really encouraging when I was like, I think I have the acting bug. And she was like, you sure do. You do it.
I love that. That is so amazing. Yeah. That's so great. Okay. And thank you for sharing everything about this process, because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know what my story is. I don't know when it was for me, but like you said, it was just several things that combined for you that was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. So that's so cool. Okay, so my next question I have for you is, what would you say is a struggle or an obstacle you're experiencing right now that, acting related, that's like maybe you're still trying to get over or you're trying to conquer? Is there anything you can share with us?
I mean, there's so much.
There's so much. I mean, can you pin it down to one? I mean,
I'll try.
Yeah.
I guess my number one thing that I'm struggling with is, gosh, it's kind of a tie between two.
Okay. Say them both.
I would say finding a really good community that's supportive, because I've done a couple of different acting classes in Los Angeles. I've done my rounds, and none as supportive as Playhouse West. And Playhouse West really has fostered. I'm like so amazed by how much they foster, making your own material and being so, just like inspirational to, you know what I mean? Because I've been to so many acting classes where the motive is just to tear you down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Oh my gosh. I'm experiencing that right now on my commercial classes, like tearing you down.
And sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need it.
Absolutely.
And every time I've had those experiences, I'm like, you know what? I needed it.
You're right.
You learn.
Absolutely.
But also don't stay in like an abusive class.
Yeah. Don't hurt yourself like that.
And the second thing is really developing a sense of confidence and really just believing I'm exactly where I need to be, because it's really hard. This business is hard. You get rejected all the time, and there's so many things where I was like, I have these expectations of what my career is supposed to be, and you have to just remember that like everybody's journey is different, and maintaining just that level of confidence and not getting pushed down, because it's hard.
Right. No, I love that. And when you're saying like I'm right where I need to be, has there been moments here recently that have been like, man, like, I want to be somewhere, or you're like having that struggle, like, man, like, what if I done this, or what if I changed? Were you experiencing any of that here recently?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, I just, to me, I just want to be further along in my career. Right. And it's hard because it's like, what does that exactly mean? Like,
what does that look like? Is that tangible? What is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, I'm not interested in becoming like a star or like a celebrity or anything like that. I truly just want to be working. Yeah. And I think like when I have, some weeks of not working, I just get so panicked. Right. And just sort of working on that.
Just working with being okay in the uncomfortableness. Like, okay, like I'm not working right now, but what can I still be doing to stay moving forward? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Are you picky at all with the projects that you pick or choose, or because like I said, it could be like, I don't want to do this work because it's like, but has there been anything that's like, like I'm gonna pass up on, or are you kind of that person that's like, I want to take on anything and do whatever I want?
Yes and no. Like, it's not, I always read the script before I take on anything. Right. I won't, I have to make sure the script, it doesn't have to be like amazingly written or anything,
right,
but
right.
you know, it's like you got to invest. Not that you need to invest in doing like really big, you know, I'm only gonna do projects if I'm paid or anything like that. Something like that. It's just like, you know, I want my work to be good. Yeah. And for that to happen, the material has to be at least decent, you know.
And I love that.
And yeah, so I wouldn't say I'm like super picky, but I don't take on everything. I really don't. I've been thrown some things, some terrible things, and you know, I read through it, and you know, dude, I swear, I got sent this film once. It was like The Room. You know that movie with Tommy Wiseau?
Who? Say it again.
Tommy Wiseau. Go home and watch. It was like that, and I was like, this is not what I want. This is not what I want to put out into the universe. Yeah. Not that I don't have bad things out in the universe.
Wait, is this the one that's like, hi Mark, that one? Yeah. Oh my god, okay. That name sounds familiar, but I was like, wait, I'm just gonna say no, because I don't want to say I do, and then it's like, that's not clearly. But yeah, hi Mark, and then they made it, who was it? They came in and revamped it and got all those Oscar got those awards.
Yeah, they did like what was the movie? I don't know, it had Dave and James Franco in it.
Yeah,
and
something
like
the artist in it, crazy insane artist or something like that.
It was something like that.
Yeah. Okay, but you're
disaster
like
artist.
Disaster artist, yeah, I couldn't think of it. But you don't want to do stuff like that, obviously. But that's a good point.
Yeah, and nothing like no gratuitous nudity. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you have your limits.
I'm not gonna just show this for nothing.
Yeah. I've turned down many things. There's a lot of things out there like full frontal nudity. Copy credit. I was like, you want me to show all these for nothing? Yeah, you got me messed up.
And it's just like, why? She's just making coffee. Why does she have to be?
I know. Like, what's the point?
You gotta protect yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah. Protecting yourself is crucial. But what you just said was such a great note, and I'm definitely gonna start applying it. Of just like, whenever you're auditioning, it's so helpful to get the script and read it. Because there's times I love this size, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. Like, and I've accepted it, and then I read the whole thing, and I'm just like, all right, you got to try to make this work. You know, I gotta, make something out of this. Yeah. But it's interesting. I really love that. So cool. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Those are some struggles I'm sure that all of us can relate to. So thank you. And then lastly, I always want to impart, people with wisdom as they transition from this video. And I really do work this up. So it's nothing big, but is there any piece of advice or just a tip that you could share with people who are pursuing this career, maybe pursuing their dreams in general, who are, would love to, just get some encouragement?
Here's my tip. I don't know if it's exactly encouraging, but it's not encouraging. Yeah. It's something my sister told me when I was getting into this, and it's that work begets work. Hopefully I'm saying that.
Yeah, work begets work.
Yeah. And so if you're not working on something right now, start working on something. Even if it's writing your own material or, start taking classes. You should always be in classes. Yeah. That's my number one thing.
Like, vital.
You should always be in classes, whether it's improv, auditioning, whatever. Right. And you should go ahead, I know it's expensive, especially in Los Angeles, but try to expand your skill set as much as you can, because it's always that thing of preparation meets opportunity. Absolutely. And then you're golden. You know what I mean? Things aren't going to start coming your way unless you put that out into the universe. I know it sounds really hippie.
No, I think it's vital.
But it's you don't want to get the audition of a lifetime and you haven't been working. And then you're just
watch it slip away from you. Yeah. That's the scariest thing. And I think that's why I'm...
don't come into this business being I have to make it as the next big thing. Yes. It's nothing at all. Yeah. This is about work. It's a job. It's a career. You have to work, and it's a hard career, but it can be really, really gratifying.
Absolutely.
And you're not just gonna get it by just dreaming.
Yeah,
you have
just
to work.
saying I'm going to be the next star and not be willing to put in the work and dedication that it takes to be successful, or at least like you said, working. Because I like you said, I think at the end of the day, success means you're working. You're doing the stuff that you love. You're enjoying it, and it's fruitful not only for you but for the people who watch it and the people you work around. So I love that. I think that's so vital. Did y'all hear that? Make sure you're working. Make sure you're putting in the work. Yeah. And that's also kind of helps, like I said, diffuse that insecurities or that sense of
because then you're busy. Your mind, you're not thinking nothing is happening.
Yeah, it's just
I am a little guilty of that sometimes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, that's awesome. And thank you so much for being on this channel, this interview. And like I said, I always leave these feeling so like rejuvenated because it's just like, wow, here's a story. I've known parts of your story, but now hearing it all kind of come together, it's just really cool. Like just seeing where you are now and where you were then. So awesome. Thank you again.
Yeah.
So where can they stay in touch with you to see that Lifetime clip of you? Or to see just any of the new
I think
stuff
it's on my Instagram.
Is
or
it?
someone tagged me in it, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the main girl in that film, I think she posted on her
Oh,
Instagram.
did she?
I need to put, honestly, another thing, work on your social media. I need to work on my social
Work on
media.
social. We were just talking about the other day, just like upping the social media, putting yourself out there.
That's gonna be my 2020 resolution.
Okay, I love it. I love it. If you need help, let me know, girl.
And speaking of, you can follow me.
Yes, follow her
At Brittness, BRITTNESS, loves you. Brittness loves you.
Brittness loves you. Perfect. I'll put it either right here or right here, somewhere in there. I'll just throw it in there. Awesome. Well, again, thank you for being on the channel. Thank you guys for watching this. I hope that you found something so valuable out of this interview. Like and share it if you liked it, and share this with a friend who needed to hear that. Okay, so thank you again, and have a great day. Bye.